So guys, I'm just coming over to my agency right here because we're about to buy one of the best looking cars in the entire DLC. Now in this DLC we have quite a few cars that are just given to us to buy off the bat. So I'm going to check them out, but I'm going to show you one in particular. So we're going to go over to the internet, come to Legendary Motorsports, and here are the two new cars on Legendary Motorsports. The Anis 300R, which I believe is based off the new Nissan Z, and the one we're going to be checking out today, the Overflod Entity MT, which is based off the koenigsegg jesko. So before we just have a look at the other cars, I'm quickly just going to buy this in green, order it to the agency, which is here, there you go, and as you can see guys, that cost us $2,355,000, which is definitely quite a bit of money. But we're going to head over to Southern San Andreas Super Autos, check out some of the other cars added. As you can see here, we have this Surfer custom van, pretty unique, although 590,000 as well, not even a bad price. Then we have this almost updated version of that meth lab inspired vehicle, the Zirconium Journey 2, 790,000, not bad, and the Classy Tulip M100, which $1.7 million for this complete shitter. Won't lie to you, not a very good deal. But we're just going to wait around until this koenigsegg jesko shows up in the garage, and we're going to customize it, we're going to test it out, and I'm really excited for this car, as hopefully this can perform as well as some of the best cars in the game considering its price. But if you guys are going to enjoy this video, like and subscribe, and let's just get straight into this. So as you can see guys, right next to this terrible car, we have the brand new koenigsegg jesko. I can't actually remember the name. I think it was Overflod Entity. And what I'm going to be really excited to see, does this have the unique doors? Now if you don't know, koenigsegg has these in real life, has these unique doors where they actually fold up. Big moment of truth. And they don't. Wow, not surprised there. The doors actually have, I'll put it on screen right here, the unique animation for the doors in real life. But I'm going to drive this over to the Los Santos Customs and get a feel for it. Stop. So as we're driving along here, it just feels like any other supercar. I'm going to turn the music off and nearly crashed into that Jeep Wrangler there, but we're going to head over to the closest Los Santos custom shop and we're going to see how expensive this car really is going to be to buy all the upgrades for and see if it really is worth its, you know, $2.4 million price tag. But we're pulling up to the custom shop right here, the Overflod Entity MT, and we're going to just max this bad boy out. 500k for the armor, max brakes, then for the bumpers, let's see what we're going to do here. I don't want it to be too extreme, but I won't lie to you, even though I'm going to take that straight back because that actually looks really good. The secondary GT splitter. If I'm going to go for something slightly smaller like the super splitter, I think we're going to go for, yeah, we're going to go for the super splitter. Bit of carbon on the front, you know, $15,000. And then I think we're going to go with the, we're going to keep with the stock rear bumper, I think. The secondary diffuser doesn't really add much to it. So, the canards, I think I'm going to just go with the carbon canards. Also, carbon, you just can't go wrong. Max the engine out for the performance test at the end, and let's look for the exhaust. I don't want to go with the titanium, just looks a bit too flashy, although this is, oh, we've got some Pagani style exhausts, this massive almost like tube exhaust. That's kind of crazy. I actually really like that, you know. Got this jet exhaust, almost like a fighter jet. That actually looks really nice, you know. But I think I'm going to go with the carbon expansive exhaust, as I just really like that sort of box shape. So we're going to go down, skip the explosives part, and come down to the hood here. So we've got a carbon hood, which, not going to lie, not a big fan of. We've got the smooth hood, which removes that little air intake bit. Then the pinstripe hood actually looks quite nice, you know, goes pretty well. The carbon pinstripe hood also looks pretty nice. And the single vented hood also looks really damn good. I think I'm gonna go with the single vented hood, but we're gonna quickly go through some of the other options here. The slipstream hood, and then the carbon variant of that one. So I think I'm gonna go with the single vented hood, as I do like that little air intake bit there. A bit of line, bit of design, makes it much more sleeker. Then we're gonna keep the horn standard, can't really be bothered with that. The xenon headlights there, and we're not going to add any neon kits for now. I just don't think they look very good, bit tacky. And we're going to come down to the livery. This can make or break a car, so please Rockstar, please have added some nice clean liveries and not these terrible racing ones. So let's see, we've got this black stripe, looks pretty good. This dual white stripe on this current color just doesn't look nice. The Swedish stripe, you know, as it's based off the Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg is a Swedish company. This makes very much sense. Makes a lot of sense. Sorry, that wasn't very English there. Then we got two-tone, which actually looks really good. It adds this extra piece of black coming down the sides of the car here on the door, as you can see there. Looks quite nice. Actually might go with that if we don't find anything better. Then we got the yellow pinstripe, you know, it's fine, probably looks good in a certain design. We've got red, which looks pretty nice. The rally one, don't know why you would be rallying with this car, but alright. The piss washer looks pretty bad, won't lie to you. The half camo is utterly dreadful with this color scheme, but somebody could probably make it work, and that's it. A total of maybe about 10 or 11 of these liveries, and only a few of them are really good. So I'm going to go with the two-tone livery on this car. Doesn't really change much about it, but you know, we're keeping it clean. For mirror, actually just, yep, we have full coverage there. Mirrors, I think we're just going to go with carbon mirrors, keep it simple, keep it clean. Then for the plate, I think we're going to go for a black plate, blends in with the rear bumper and diffuser and all that. I'm going to go to the primary color. This is going to make or break the car, I think, but I think we're going to have to go for like a bold color, something like a red here, or a Torino red. Torino red actually looks really nice. But come down, salmon pink looks quite cool, kind of goofy, won't lie. Bright orange, bronze, yellow. It's gonna look nice though, guys. Trust me, we're just gonna find the right color. Diamond blue is quite nice. It's almost like a cross between blue and silver. Got racing blue, which is quite nice. And we're getting down to some of the browns, wood bleached brown. Purple actually looks, that looks really nice. I don't think I've done a midnight purple. You know what? I think we're going to go with midnight purple. Yeah, midnight purple actually looks really good. Then I think we're going to go do pearlescent. Let's see what pearlescent we can make it look like. We can add cream to it, which makes it look almost chrome. Add some, could we add some blue in there actually? The white makes it look really nice as well. But I think I'm going to go up to the blue. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, the diamond blue gives that really nice shimmer. We're going to add diamond blue to this car as well. Actually looks incredible right now. Not really purple though. That's all I will say. For the secondary color, what will that actually change? Absolutely nothing. So we're all good there. Trim color inside, I always like a little bit of silver. Pops out some of the bits of the dashboard. And then coming down to the roof, we can remove the roof so it's almost like a spider or something. Looks quite good. Carbon roof. Pinstripe. Oh, we get the little, is that on the, no, it's on the stock hood. I thought we didn't have a sunroof on the stock hood, but we do. Stock roof I meant. But I think we're going to go with the, no, actually not carbon. I think we're actually going to go with the roof remove. I think that actually looks quite cool, and I don't think we have something like that on many cars in the game. I'm going to move down to the skirts, and I think we're going to go for something like carbony. Quite something like this. The street skirt. Yep, we're going to go with the street skirt. It looks pretty good. And then the spoiler. Now, there's one on the Jesko, which I actually saw on one of the opening cars when I was launching up the game. So let's see what it looks like. We can either wing remove, which actually looks much better. I don't like these two random blocks there. You can actually see the engine much better without it. So we've got the secondary carbon wing, the extra large wing. You know, we like it extra large here, but
what the f does that mean?
It's not very good on that, won't lie. Secondary one, which actually looks like, nope, I thought it shrunk it. The shark wings look absolutely terrible. Secondary GT looks even worse. For 20 grand as well, you get like a piece of plastic. Secondary GT, extra large GT wing. Secondary, you know, these look bad. Ducktail, not very good. And there we go. That's what I was looking for. I think that is exactly what I was looking for. The super wing. This adds this massive floating spoiler, and yep, that's the one we're going to go with. The super wing looks really, really nice. And for the suspension, I'm going to lower it just all the way down, give us that bit of performance, max the transmission, max the turbo, and it comes down to the wheels. Now, wheels are actually really difficult for a car like this because, you know, the wheels already look really nice, but I don't want the wheels to be too big. Like if I go to, it makes the wheels too big, some of them, but the high-end ones are the same size as the stock wheels, so we're going to see what ones are going to look good. So let's scroll down for these. A lot of them are carbon, which not a huge fan of. So we're going to go on to sport, see what sort of sport wheels there are. These ones look quite got the Mercies, the synthetic Z's. Those actually look. Those might be the ones we might have to go with, you know. But I use them all the time. I swear I use like the same 3 type of wheels all the time. Let's see. Let's go down. Yep. I think we're just gonna go with the synthetic. Are we gonna go with the synthetic Z's, or are we gonna go with? There's another one I saw look quite good. Yeah, we're gonna go with the synthetic Z's, and we're gonna paint them in that black color, and that just looks really nice and clean. I don't think we're gonna put a tire design on that. Bulletproof tires, and I think we're not gonna do any tire smoke. That's just tacky. We're gonna limo out the windows, although it's not very limo-y considering there's a hole in the roof, so it doesn't really matter. Somebody could just peer over if they really wanted to. And that is the car. That is what it looks like. So, jeez, it just looks so good. But we're gonna have a look at it outside, and we're gonna go for a little test in it and see how this car really performs on the open road. So I will see you guys in just a minute. So here we are, guys. We are outside of the LS tuner shop, and we are now heading on the open road. And may I just say, this is one of the best looking cars in the entire game. This wing fits so damn well. This color scheme is really, really nice. I think it was super diamond with like midnight purple. And the speed seems pretty nice as well. Well, I would hope it, considering it's a $2 million car. Handling is nearly crashed there, but you know, handling feels alright. The sound of the car is fine, although, you know, Rockstar haven't implemented any new sounds in about, well, I don't think they have. I think it's stock sounds only. They haven't tried to do anything new with the sounds of the engines, but you know, I guess that's fine. But this car just looks phenomenal, and we're going to test out the speed along the highway, take this corner here pretty easily, although lucky there was no traffic going the other way. We're just going to ignore the fact that I just clipped a car there, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to try out the speed along this highway whilst we check out this really nice interior. As you can see, getting over 120, coming up to 140 here, but that's actually due to the amount of bumps we're going over, and also we're going uphill, so 120 uphill is not bad whatsoever. But we're going to squeeze between these cars, and we're going to floor it down this section of the highway. I'm going to say we're going to get 145, well, on the dash. I'm not sure if it's in kilometers an hour or miles per hour. I would hope it's in miles per hour, won't lie to you. But yeah, I think we're getting about over 140. The car feels decently fast, although what I would say, I don't think it's in the top like 10 fastest cars in the game, I would say. It just doesn't feel that fast, although now we do seem to be picking up quite a bit of speed. I might actually take that back, you know, because this feels really nice and fast coming down this part of the highway here. We're going to just go on to the other lane, see if we can get some more speed coming down this hill bit. Yep, we get even more speed. And yeah, the car just looks absolutely amazing doing it. So guys, I think that will wrap up today's video. I think this car is really nice, really worth it, and I hope some of the drip feed vehicles are similar to this in terms of more hypercars, more supercars, because the last few DLCs we have been given some absolute stinker cars, I won't lie to you guys. But hopefully Rockstar adds a few more of these type of hypercars, super over-the-top cars like this. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and like always, guys, take care everyone, and have a great day.